Have you ever been told you lack self control? Or perhaps you have told yourself this in moments of weakness. But what does it really mean to have self control? Let's dig into this for a moment. Self control at its core is the ability to manage your actions, feelings, and emotions. It is about being in command of your choices rather than being led by your impulses. It's the power to say no to that extra slice of cake, the strength to stick to your fitness routine even when you would rather be lounging on the couch, and the fortitude to keep your cool when your patience is tested. So, why is self control important? Well, imagine a life where every fleeting desire is immediately indulged. It might sound like a dream, but the reality will be far from it. Without self control, we become slaves to our desires, and that can lead to a path of self destruction. That is why it's crucial to choose the pain of discipline over the pain of regret. Yes, discipline can be tough. It's hard to resist that immediate gratification to put off what we want right now for what we want most. But the alternative, the pain of regret, is far worse. It's the sting of missed opportunities, the weight of unfulfilled potential, and the sadness of realizing that we have become less than what we could have been. Self control, then, is a key ingredient to success and happiness in life. It allows us to stay focused on our goals, to persevere in the face of adversity, and to make choices that align with our values. It's the driving force that propels us towards our dreams and the anchor that keeps us grounded when the winds of temptation blow. So, self control is not just about resisting temptations, it's about making choices that align with our long term goals and values. It is about choosing to be the master of your own ship, steering it towards the horizon of your dreams. It is a lifelong journey and starts with a single step. So, are you ready to take that step? Let's delve into the world of psychology with the famous marshmallow experiment. This experiment, conducted by psychologist Walter Mischel in 1970, offers a fascinating insight into the concept of self control. Imagine being a child, placed in a room with a single marshmallow. You are told that if you can resist eating it for 15 minutes, you will be rewarded with a second marshmallow. It's a simple choice between immediate gratification and delayed but greater reward. Walter observed the children's reactions toward this temptation. Some kids gave in immediately, while others employed various strategies to resist the marshmallows earlier. They covered their eyes, turned away, or tried to distract themselves in other ways. Years later, Michel followed up on these children and found something remarkable. The children who had been able to wait for the second marshmallow generally fared better in life. They had higher SAT scores, better social skills, and lower levels of substance abuse. But what does this tell us about self control? It suggests that our ability to delay gratification, even at a younger age, can predict our success later in life. It is not just about resisting a sugary treat. It is about understanding the value of patience, the importance of long term goals over immediate rewards. This experiment also highlights the fact that self control is not a fixed trait. Some of the kids who initially ate the first marshmallow were able to develop self control as they grew older. Self control, like any other skill, can be improved with practice and conscious effort. This experiment shows the power of self control and the impact it can have on our lives. It reminds us that the ability to resist immediate gratification is a key factor in achieving our long term aspirations, and most importantly, it gives us hope that no matter where we are on the spectrum of self control, there is always room for improvement. Abraham Lincoln once said, "Discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want most." This resonates deeply when we look into the life of this remarkable man whose self control and determination led him to success despite numerous setbacks. Born into poverty, his life was filled with adversity. His mother passed away when he was just 9. Rather than succumbing to despair, Lincoln chose to educate himself, often walking miles to borrow books. His desire for knowledge overrode any immediate comforts or pleasures, demonstrating a profound level of self control. As he ventured into the political arena, Lincoln faced defeat after defeat, but he refused to let these setbacks deter him. Instead, he used them as a stepping stone and motivation to strive higher. He displayed an extraordinary level of self-control, choosing what he wanted most over what he wanted right then. Finally, in 1861, Abraham was elected the 16th President of the United States, leading the country through its greatest moral, constitutional, and political crisis, the Civil War. His self-control and unwavering resolve were instrumental in preserving the Union, ending slavery, strengthening the federal government, and modernizing the U.S. economy. Even when faced with personal tragedy during his presidency, the loss of his sons, Abraham stayed steadfast. His self-control shone through as he continued to guide the nation, choosing the welfare of the many over his personal sorrow. Abraham's life is a testament to the power of self-control in overcoming life's challenges. Angela Duckworth, a renowned psychologist, introduced the concept of grit. Grit is that little thing that enables us to keep going when everything else tells us to quit. It's the marriage of passion and perseverance, a long-term commitment to a goal or endpoint. It's not just about strength or sheer willpower. It's about a relentless, unwavering pursuit of a vision. Let's consider a real-life story that perfectly illustrates the concept of grit. James grew up in a rough neighborhood where instant gratification was often the only solace. He struggled with self-control, often falling into the trap of quick fixes and short-term pleasures. But James had a dream. He wanted to become an accountant, to escape his circumstances and make a difference in the world. The road was not easy. There are countless obstacles from financial constraints to societal pressures. Yet James held on to his dream. He worked multiple jobs, studied late into the night, and resisted the allure of quick rewards. His journey was not about merely resisting temptation. It was about a deep-seated passion, a drive that propelled him to keep going despite the odds. Grit, in essence, is the ultimate demonstration of self-control. It's about understanding that the road to success is not a sprint but a marathon. It's about committing to a goal and then staying the course no matter what. It is about not just resisting the immediate easy rewards, but about pursuing a greater, more meaningful goal. Grit shows that self-control is not about willpower, but also about passion and perseverance. Self-control is not just about achieving success. It is also about maintaining our physical well-being. The connection between self-control and physical health is undeniable. By resisting the lure of instant gratification, we can cultivate habits that contribute to a healthier lifestyle. Imagine bypassing that second slice of cake, opting for a nutritious salad over greasy fast food, or choosing to hit the gym instead of snoozing that alarm. These are little acts of self-control that can have a significant impact on our health in the long run. Developing these habits is not an overnight task. It takes time, persistence, and yes, self-control. But the rewards are well worth the efforts. A healthier body, increased energy levels, improved mood, and even a longer lifespan. These are not just abstract concepts but tangible benefits that result from the consistent practice of self-control. By exercising self-control, we can lead healthier lives and achieve our fitness goals. There will be moments where you might feel like you have lost control, where temptations seem too overwhelming to resist. Always remember that it's okay to stumble and have setbacks. What matters the most is your ability to get back up and continue the journey. In the face of relapses, don't be disheartened. Instead, let these moments serve as lessons, guiding lights illuminating your path towards mastering self-control. Use these experiences to understand your triggers and devise strategies to better manage them in the future. In the end, it is all about persistence and resilience. Never lose sight of your goals. Let your determination guide you. If you found this video useful, kindly subscribe and see you on the next one.